Eastenders had me screaming, holy moly. We have Kat with her unsure parenting skills. We have Bianca and her PTSDs. Sharon with her lies, plus more lies. I hope you homies are chill and vibes in. Let's get started.
And if you're feeling the vibe, make your woolly hat lean to the side. And if you're
The episode started with Zach buying Tommy breakfast. The way Tommy was ordering food, it was like he's ordering the whole calf. I am so sorry. With the way cost of living is going, I can't be putting out money for kids that is not mine. Sir, you get 1 egg, 1 sausage, and 1 bread. Why are you ordering everything in the world? Anyway, then after that, it showed Barney coming in with his mum to get some food too. And then Barney runs out of the calf real quick. And I said, sorry, sir. In the last episode, you had big cojones. Big cojones. Now you're running. Please, make it make sense. Please, keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. You have nothing to hide. You're not the one that cheated on your father. So Nicola and Barney comes back home after Barney running from the calf, to find Teddy wearing a superhero suit. He's wearing it for Albie, which is Sharon's son, which is really cute. He's taking him to school for Well Book Day. And I think that's nice and sweet that you have a man that'll be invested in your child despite it not being theirs. But, again, she did cheat on you. But we just leave him to be a cute stepdad. Zach finally gets to talk to Loosey-Goosey Sharon about the cheating and that it was Barney that overheard the conversation and Barney's approached it. She's like, oh no. Like, girl, you don't care. If you care, you wouldn't have done it. I don't care. Ruby and Stacey are finally getting along. I say somewhat for Martin's funeral, so yippee. They're getting along. Great. So yeah, they basically have an idea to put Martin in the old football t-shirt that he used to love. And what is his name again? Harvey. Harvey went and turned that t-shirt into a little blanket for Lily's baby, which I found was sweet. But dude, mind your business. You see the t-shirt there. Like, did you ask anyone's permission to do so? No, you just go out your way and do it. Now I see why Jean be talking to you the way she does, because you don't listen. You just go off and do what you want and you don't ask permission. Sir, come on. Bianca had a little arrangement with Elaine and George to have Kojo help her clean up the house, and in return she takes Kojo to Eels for some mashed potatoes. They did the cleaning, but unfortunately Bianca wasn't able to get outside because of her PTSD and also her being scared that everyone's talking about her, thinking that she's the reason why Martin is dead. And yeah, Kojo didn't get his mashed potato. Until yesterday, I totally forgot about this whole Cat, Tommy and Alfie situation. But yes, of course, yesterday reminded that they have a social service meeting in regards to Tommy coming back home full time. So they had a conversation. You know how Cat is. She gets a little bit snarky when she feels like she's being judged, which she's not. It's protocol. They have to ask all the questions. Is Tommy happy? Are you guys happy? Are the twins will be happy to have Tommy back in the house? Me personally, I would say no. I know deep down Cat is scared. That boy not only punched Alfie, he punched her a few times and knocked her bricks out. Even did the boys too. Nah, I'll be very scared to have that boy back in my home. But we'll see. I actually love Kojo. He's a good ear to listen to. I think he should be like a fan favorite for this year because Kojo is actually a sweet character. So obviously he understood that Bianca was scared to go outside. Like he got it, and then they had a nice conversation. I think she felt slightly relieved, and he understood. He even related to himself with his mum saying that his nightmares wasn't real, but it doesn't change the fact that he was still scared, and that's how Bianca feels as well. It doesn't change. Yes, Reese is dead, but it doesn't change the fact of what she went through, and she's still experiencing. She's still scared at the moment. She just needs time. Honestly, she just needs time. I literally didn't understand why Zach is half beefing, half not beefing his chest at Barney, because your sister is the problem, not the child. Yes, the child knows that your sister's cheating, but he's not the problem. Like, why are you trying to scare but not scare him to not say anything to anyone about your sister cheating on his dad? Like, that's not your place. You should be talking to Sharon, not Barney. Anyway, he went and had a conversation with Barney, and Barney is hesitant. Like, he obviously hasn't said nothing, but at the same time, he's not sure if he shouldn't not say nothing because that's his dad, and he don't want his dad to be mistreated. Oh, Sharon went through a lot, and her friend died and stuff. Okay, people in my life has passed away, and it's never made me cheat, so I don't know if that's an excuse. Anyway. Conversation got a little bit heated, voice was raised, and then the next minute, Barney's injury, the injury he got from the pub, the wound split open. His mum walks in just in time to blame Zach for that. Then they called the ambulance to take the boy back into the hospital, and she was just letting the ambulance know that his blood type is AB just in case he needs blood transfusion. Kat comes to visit Bianca after a social service meeting just to check on Bianca, and I also assumed for her to get some comfort. Do you know what? This friendship I actually love. I genuinely love this friendship. They know how to be sad together, happy together, turn up together, fight together. Like, it's a really cute friendship. Anyway. Kind of got off track there. So yeah, they were just having a conversation. Bianca was complaining that Sonia was screaming and shouting at her because she forgot to pick her up from the hospital to collect the baby. Kat said, good, because you're not telling Sonia what's really happening. You're not telling her about the PTSD that you may have and the fact that you're scared to go outside. So maybe that's the problem. Then after that, they went on to talk about how the social services meeting went, and Kat went on about how she's not sure if she's ready to have her son back. And again, I'm not shocked because her son is scary. Alfie did walk in on that conversation, so yeah, Kat had to go back home. So Zach wanted to play Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget. Like, he was just sitting there ready. He was in the hospital because after what happened to Barney, obviously he wants to check if Barney's okay. Teddy comes rushing in. Obviously it's his son. What happened to my son? He said if he needs blood transfusion, I'm A blood type, so I could give it to him. So when he heard A blood type, Zach's head went ping ping. He decided to look on Google and then talk to the nurse about the different types of blood types and what is compatible or not, and found out that if you're both A blood types, your child can't come AB. That means the dad's someone else. What I'm saying is, poor Teddy, he don't need this. Teddy bear don't need this, okay? His woman is cheating on him, and now the woman he's been married to for how many years and the son he's been raising for 15, 16 years, it's not even his. Crazy. So Alfie wanted to conversate with Kat, obviously overhearing that she's not ready to basically re-raise her son again. And you know what? Kat is all right to have that reservation. They sat and have their little conversation, which I think is sweet. She's saying, how are we going to be able to do it? We messed him up the first time. Alfie's like, we're different now. Kat's like, how are we different now? Honestly, I don't know how you're different now. And to be honest, whatever Tommy did in the past, I don't feel like it's their fault. I need people to let me know. Do you think that Kat and Alfie was the problem with Tommy? Or was Tommy just trying to follow Phil's path and he went left? Kat was just really doubting herself as a mother, and I didn't really like that because I feel like Kat is actually a good mum to both. All her boys. All of her boys, she's a really good mum. And even those who outside who needs her to be a mother to, she is there too. I think Tommy's just a problem. Sometimes all your kids can't be great. You know, you could have 12 kids and you raise them all the same way and 6 out of the 12 is horrible. You know, I think this is just that case for her. Bianca went and took Kat's advice, and I bet she regretted that now. But yeah, at first she tries to sit down with Sonia just to explain to Sonia what it is that she's experiencing, and Sonia kind of brought it back to herself. Well, I just had a baby. I just lost my baby daddy. I've been going through it too, and like, you know, Bianca's like, yeah, well, I've been experiencing things too. Sonia got up and said, well, you're gonna have to get over it. And in all old fashion as well, just like Kat, if they're hearing something or feel like they're being attacked, then they lash out. So now Bianca's saying, it's your fault that this is happening. I warned you about murderous Ratty Reese, and you didn't listen to me. It is your fault that all of this has happened. Next minute, patax pow. Sonia gives her a slap in the face, and it's just like, come on, guys. I want Carol to come back now. I want Carol to come back and sort out her daughters, because they clearly don't know how to communicate and live amongst each other. They're both right in some ways and wrong in another. I need Carol to come back. So the scene that got the duff was Zach approaching and confronting Nicholas, saying that I overheard you say about Barney's AB blood type, and Ted saying that he's an A blood type and you're an A blood type, and that don't match. I've did my investigation. Inspector Gadget, and it means that Ted is not the dad, but then me and you, we met up 16 years ago. That's what he's saying. We had a little bunk up 16 years ago. Is Barney my son? The way she nodded had me screaming holy moly. Then he went doof. Are we serious? So Zach is Barney's dad. I swear to God, Teddy is not having a good time in this Eastenders. He should not have moved to Albert Square. Like I said, these people love drama. He should not have moved in Albert Square. Because now look, Sharon, Zach's sister, has cheated on you. And now Zach, Sharon's sister, the one who's cheated on you, is now the father of your son that you've been raising for 15 years. I wonder if Nicola's going to tell him. I wonder if anyone's going to tell him. I wonder how this is going to get out. This was too much for me. It literally had me screaming, holy mother in moly. Jesus. Woo! And then, yeah, that was how the episode ended. Yeah, so that's how it ended. Zach's now got another kid, apparently. He's got a 15 or 16-year-old now. Honestly, I don't know how Teddy's going to take this. I don't know how Teddy's going to feel. I don't know when Teddy's going to find out. But this is just too much for my own constitution, and this is not even happening to me. I just feel for Teddy. He don't deserve none of this. And that Nicola, do you know what it is? He always keeps picking the blondes. The blondes are not for you. No offense to those who are blonde, but honestly, they're not for Teddy because they're clearly doing him dirty. Anyway, I hope Bianca and Sonia can amend their relationship. Do you know what? I hope Carol comes to sort their business out. I hope Tommy actually is a nice, genuine boy, but we'll see. Do you know what, homies? Enough for me tonight. I will talk to you tomorrow. Yes. Good night.
And if you're feeling the vibe, make your woolly hat lean to the side. And if